BBC Radio Bristol. Very good evening from me, Jeff Twentyman. A new political party has been formed in Bath entitled Justice for Men and Boys. The party hopes to contest 30 of the top marginal seats in 2015. Let's get more on this with a party spokesman, Mike Buchanan, who joins me live on the programme. Good afternoon to you, Mike. Why have you formed this party then?
Because for more than 30 years in the UK, men and boys, the interests of men and boys have been assaulted ever more by government after government, who are basically dancing to the tune of militant feminists such as Harriet Harman.
Okay, what difference will you make?
Well, we've publicly said that we plan to contest the top 30 Conservative marginals. In fact, there's one or two of them in Bristol. I know that, we're hoping that as a result of that the government will start to take some interest in interests.
Okay. What seats in Bristol are you targeting?
I'm sorry.
You said about seats in Bristol. Which ones are they?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's on our website, which is j4mb.wordpress.com.
Okay, I mean, forming a new party and hitting the ground running, it's a big ask, Mike, isn't it?
It is, but you know, the men have just had enough of being assaulted. I mean, their interests have just been so badly assaulted that you know, men collectively, or you know, enough men are saying that we've had enough. We've had enough that the suicide rate among men is about 3.5 times that among women, and the government takes no interest whatever in that. Homelessness is virtually solely a male problem. As many men die from prostate cancer as women die from breast cancer, but the government spends a great deal less on early diagnosis of prostate cancer. I mean, men learn at an early age that they're expendable, and it's about damn time, given that men represent half the electorate, that they weren't assaulted. I mean, you have in Bristol University an academic, a militant feminist academic called Finn Mackay. As a taxpayer, I really resent, and other men and some women too, resent funding the very people who are assaulting us.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're making an accusation which the person not here to defend. I mean, the Justice for Men. I mean, we think of the kind of acts where people go out as dressed as superheroes and cause chaos in and around the country. Are you linked to these guys?
No, absolutely not. It's not a road that we would ever go down. We're a very serious political party. I actually worked for the Conservatives for a couple of years, from 2006 to 8. But in late 2009, I resigned my party membership when David Cameron introduced all women prospective parliamentary candidate shortlists, which was an appalling blow on meritocracy and very conservative. I mean,
but that isn't exclusive to the Conservatives, is it?
It's not, but the Conservatives were historically...
That's just an aspect of democracy.
Yes, but it's well understood why there are few women MPs and few women at the top of businesses, and it has absolutely nothing whatever to do with male discrimination. So bringing in gender quotas and having all women shortlists are basically an assault on men. I mean, all women parliamentary shortlists are basically saying to men that the most qualified man in the country has less of a prospect and a political career than the least qualified woman. It is an appalling blow on meritocracy.
Okay. What did you make of Eastleigh last week with UKIP coming second? Does that give you enthusiasm and belief?
It does very much. I mean, I think yes, I think it's quite extraordinary, and I wish Farage had personally had stood, because I think he would now be the MP.
Okay. Good to chat with you, Mike. We'll be in touch, I'm sure, as things evolve. Thanks for coming on this afternoon.
It's a pleasure, Jeff. Thank you.
That's Mike Buchanan, who is the spokesperson for that new political party formed in Bath entitled Justice for Men and Boys.